So this idea can pre-notify the people at about 1 minute earlier who are about 400 km away from the epicenter about an upcoming earthquake. So let's see how our idea works. So our idea is based on real-time sensing and pattern recognition with our past database as we saved in our server. Here we are placing a grid of sensors which are actually accelerometers at about 100 km distance from each other. We know that there are three kinds of waves associated with an earthquake. There are P waves, S wave and surface wave. Among them, surface wave is destructive. Analysis shows that there is at about 1 second delay of crossing 1 km distance of P wave and S wave. P wave reaches earlier at about 1 second than S wave. How these sensors works? Actually, these sensors measure the acceleration of P wave, and by analysis of P wave, we can approximate the Richter scale magnitude of the upcoming earthquake. Now, let's assume earthquake strikes at sensor 2. So, our sensor 2 will detect a P wave, and then it will calculate the acceleration, and then it will approximate the Richter scale magnitude of that earthquake. Then it will check whether if there is any value had already come from the adjacent two sensors like sensor 1 and sensor 3. If the answer is no, then it will take the decision that the epicenter is near sensor 2, and then it will send the latitude longitude value of the place near sensor 2 and the acceleration value and the Richter scale magnitude to our main server. Our main server will identify if there was any similar earthquake of approximately this magnitude of that epicenter before based on neural networking. If the answer is yes, then the server will send a pre-notification message to people of those locations who were affected before. Then our sensor 2 will send the acceleration and magnitude data for sensor 1 and sensor 3. Then sensor 1 and sensor 3 will perform again the check algorithm. Then the sensor 1 and sensor 3 will calculate the decayed acceleration and magnitude values, and then these data will be sent to our main server. As the P wave has traveled at about 100 km distance from sensor 2 and sensor 1 and sensor 2 to sensor 3, its magnitude has been decayed, and now our main server will analyze the decay rate of magnitude of that earthquake by traveling 100 km distance, and the server will finalize the probable locations to be affected by magnitude over 6 on Richter scale part. Then these values will be saved to our main server, and it will take a finalized decision to notify the people who can be affected badly by this earthquake, and then it will update the data over time.